Let us start with next part number 2 of chapter 12. In the last video, we have studied about some basic things in organic chemistry, that is tetravalency of carbon, its three-dimensional structure, hybridization related to methane, ethene and ethine, that is their structural formulas. Classification of organic compounds. The simplest organic compound containing only carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. Organic compounds have been divided into two categories depending upon the nature of their carbon skeleton. These are number 1 acyclic or open chain compounds, number 2 cyclic or closed chain compounds. There is a flow chart. Let us study this. Organic compounds, they have been divided into two parts: acyclic or open chain compounds, cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. Further, ring compounds are divided as homocyclic or heterocyclic. Homocyclic is divided as alicyclic or aromatic. Aromatic is divided as benjinoid and non-benzenoid compounds. Acyclic or open chain compounds. These compounds contain open chains of carbon atoms in their molecules. The carbon chains may be either straight or branched. For example, straight chain compounds. Normal butane, N-butane. N stands for normal. It contains 4 carbon, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This formula was in class 10th also. But2ene means it contains ene, means carbon-carbon double bond. CH3 single CH double CH single CH3. But2ine, ine means triple bond. CH3 single C triple C single CH3. Pentanone, O-N-E, it stands for ketonic group. Pent means 5 carbons. So CH3, COO, CH2, CH2, CH3. Branched chain compounds. For example, 2-methyl propane and its common name is isobutane. 2,2-dimethyl propane, common name is neopentane. And next, open chain compound are also called aliphatic compounds, since the earlier compounds of this class were obtained either from animals or vegetable fats. Cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. These compounds contain one or more closed chains or rings of atoms in their molecules. Depending upon the constitution of the ring, these are further divided into following two categories. Number 1 homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds. Number 2 alicyclic compounds. Starting from number 1, these compounds contain rings which are made up of only one kind of atoms, that is carbon atoms. These are further divided into the following two subclasses. Its first point, alicyclic compounds. Carboxylic compounds, which resembles aliphatic compounds in most of their properties, are called aliphatic compounds. For example, closed structures of cyclopropane, cyclohexane, cyclobutane. Aromatic compounds. These are special type of cyclic unsaturated compounds. The name aromatic for this class of cyclic unsaturated compounds has been derived from the Greek word aroma, means fragrant smell. Since most of the compounds discovered has pleasant smell, they are of two types. Number 1 benjinoid aromatic compounds. Start with this. Organic compounds containing one or more fused or isolated benzene rings and their functionalized derivatives are called benjinoid aromatic compounds. Depending upon the number of benzene rings fused together, benzenoid compounds may be monocyclic, bicyclic, tricyclic aromatic compounds. Let us start with monocyclic aromatic compounds. There are some examples of these structures. Toluene. It is also called methyl benzene, but toluene is its most commonly used name. Ortho Xylene. And what is ortho, meta and para? It will be studied in the coming videos. What is position about ortho, meta and para? Ortho Xylene means at ortho position CH3 group is located. Meta Xylene at meta position CH3 group is located. And para Xylene at the para position. Para means just opposite and ortho means adjacent, and meta means one position after the adjacent. Bicyclic or tricyclic aromatic compounds. Naphthalene, it contains two benzene rings, anthracene and phenanthracene. Next, non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds which do not contain a benzene ring but instead contain other highly unsaturated rings are called non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. For example, propylene. Heterocyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds containing one or more heteroatoms in their rings are called heterocyclic compounds. The heteroatoms found in these compounds are oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur, boron, silicon, etc. They are further classified into following two categories. Number 1, alicyclic heterocyclic compounds. Aliphatic cyclocompounds containing one or more aliphatic heterocyclic compounds containing one or more heteroatoms in their rings are called alicyclic heterocyclic compounds. For example, ethylene oxide. For example, tetrahydrofuran and tetrahydrothioethene. Pyridoxine. In fact, you have to make a lot of study, lot of practice on these structures. Aromatic heterocyclic compounds. Aromatic cyclic compounds containing one or more heteroatoms in their molecules are called aromatic heterocyclic compounds. For example, pyridine, pyrrole, furan, thiophene. Thank you so much.